How are you doing today? We've all been running around Blackout for the past week and popping those special abilities like Tic Tacs without really knowing what they're doing to our insides. So let's break down how some of these work in the early, mid, and late game. Now these are just our recommendations, and you may like to play differently, so let us know how you use these abilities in the comments below. Also, we don't expect you to remember them all, that's why we have our handy dandy guide up on GameSpot. Let's talk about perk categories and why they're useful. Early game. So you've hit the ground, and it's loot or die time. People around you are picking up guns, but instead all you're finding are bandages and special abilities. What's a person to do? To cure that lack of weapon problem, focus on these. Look for Looter. Reveals nearby loot and stashes. Loot equals guns. Guns equal good. Engineer. Reveals all nearby vehicles and enemy equipment, so you can find that mode of transportation and GTFO, while everyone else merrily kills each other. Brawler. Increases melee damage and gain 50 health for each melee attack landed. If you can pull this off, you're probably a lot better than us, and you should tell us how awesome you are in the comments below. We really doubt most of you will brawl your way to victory, but this ability at least gives you a fighting chance to make it to the mid-game. Speaking of, the mid-game. Now that you're on the move towards your clearly impending victory with that blue wave of death at your backside, these abilities will help you stay aware of where your team is, where enemy players are, and increase your chances of getting the drop on them. Outlander. Take less damage and move faster when outside the safe zone. This one's particularly helpful if you get caught outside of the blue wave. Squad Link. Teammates are visible through walls, so you can see what the hell they're up to. Paranoia. Gives you audio cues for when you're being targeted by an enemy via aim down sights, or just gives you that pervasive feeling that somebody's watching you. The next three mid-game abilities help you be more deadly and them just more dead. Awareness. Louder enemy footsteps. Dead silence. Silent movement and less noise when opening stashes. Skulker. Faster crouch and prone movement. And Iron Lungs, which helps you steady your aim while scoped, or increases your time underwater. These abilities together just make you a lot more quiet and a lot more deadly to other players. We've also had some debate in the office over saving Engineer for mid to late game, so here's the argument. It could potentially show you where somebody is hiding in a building if they set up razor wire or mesh mines to cover their back. It can also give you more specific locations of vehicles that you can't locate by sound alone. The final circles. Alright, so you've made it to the final couple rings and it's do or die time. Any advantage at this point would be really helpful. Fortunately, you brought along and saved these handy abilities. Consumer. Health and consumable items activate 50% faster, so you get your team up faster and die less while doing so. Medic. Health items and team revives replenish more health with faster activation. Kinda self-explanatory, more health per stim shot. Mobility. Movement and weapons switch faster, you can fire and use items while sprinting, and move faster while reloading. Fall damage is also negated. Reinforced. Reduces explosive and fire damage and reduces effectiveness of razor wire, flashbangs, and concussion grenades. Because let's be honest, you'll probably blind yourself about half the time or more using flashbang and concussion grenades. Stimulant. Increase health cap by 100. So yeah, all of these things make you faster and a bit more powerful when you're trying to get those last couple of kills. We want to know what you're thinking about in Black Ops 4. Are you playing a number of modes or sticking with Blackout? As always, put your best advice and little known secrets in the comments below. If they're awesome, they may even end up in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Why do you fight?
All objectives complete. Stand down.
The futility.